Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Now, please excuse my voice. I know I still sound a little bit tired in my voice, and that's because it's still pretty early here, and I don't normally record this early in the morning, but I have to tell you that someone was waking me up with some type of message, specifically someone's person or a group of people in our beautiful collective here. I just feel this really, really strong, I wanted to almost call it this energetic dance or this back and forth happening between a group in our collective here and this other person or this other group of people. It's a theme that I feel many are experiencing and something that I want to speak on for whoever this is for. Now, this is really difficult to sort out because the message that I got when I was getting ready to do this reading, and I'm already feeling something on my throat chakra, like something weighing heavily on someone that they want to say. What I was getting is that there is a feminine who has two masculine energies, either in her life, could be in her past or present. It really doesn't matter, because when you have an active soul connection with someone, it doesn't matter how long it's been since you've spoken or seen each other in the 3D. So this person, or I should say one of these people, could technically be from your past, but the soul connection between you is still very active. I don't know yet what types of soul connections we are dealing with here. So whether this is just some type of strong spiritual bond, some soul tie you created in this life, or whether this is a soulmate connection, a twin flame, I'm not sure, but I will let you know as it comes out in the cards. And also do keep in mind that this message will not be for everyone. I've been doing a lot of these shorter reading videos lately that really only connect with certain select groups of people. So only take what resonates with you personally, but for whoever this is for, I feel a lot of energy of confusion, a lot of indecision, a lot of emotional chaos around this situation. But the ironic thing is, I feel that in the 3D, things might look very stagnant, or it might look to an observer like nothing is really happening, because I feel that no event necessarily has really taken place to create this feeling of energetic and emotional chaos. And that is making this person experiencing the chaos, which I do feel is a feminine. It's making her feel as though she is losing her mind, because I get this energy like she had settled into something, some path, some choice, some decision. And then all of a sudden, it's like she was whacked with this onslaught of, I want to say, almost like being bombarded by energy, by emotion, not really knowing. Well, I was about to say where it's coming from, but I feel that intuitively she knows where it's coming from. It's coming from this masculine, carrying connections in the upright position. It's coming from someone that in the past or present she has shared some kind of love connection with, whether it was officially labeled or not. This was a love soul connection, a soul bond. And again, there's something highly spiritual about this connection that she shares with this person that's causing her a lot of emotional chaos at this time. Door to Spirit uprights. So her intuition, because this card speaks to spiritual awakening, to intuition, I feel that this feminine has been going through a process of heightening intuition, coming into her spiritual gifts, whether she is fully conscious of this or not. It's been happening through a process of spiritual awakening and transformation that's been going on over the course of years. And I'm hearing a natural sensitive. So she may have always had this gift of energetic sensitivity, emotional sensitivity. I'm seeing a child who is feeling overwhelmed and crying because of being around so many other people or the emotions of other people. So this could represent you, feminine, or some feminines I'm speaking to, even in childhood, being able to pick up on these energies and emotions from adults, from other people, not really knowing where they're coming from. And the thing is, you've always had these natural empathic abilities, but now as an adult and as someone who has gone through this deepening, coming into your own is what I'm hearing of these spiritual gifts. I just saw the number 616. That might be significant to someone. I'm also seeing an F or a G name for a person. But again, do keep in mind those specific details are usually very hyper-specific to certain individuals. So don't be fazed if those details don't connect with you personally. But what I'm getting is that you've come into your spiritual gifts and abilities, which has heightened your capacity and gift for being able to interpret energies around you, but not just physically in your environments, also in energies that are close in proximity to you as far as your soul family. So this means that your soulmates, your twin flame, anyone you are spiritually tied to or connected to, you are going to pick up and amplify their emotions, their energy. I'm hearing for some, this may have even caused you, see, I'm speaking so fast now because this masculine is like, get to the point, because he's been coming through so strongly, but I will get there. I just want to give a little bit of context that your guides feel is really relevant and important. See, my voice is cracking there, which in part is because I'm doing this early in the morning, but also because there's a lot of throat chakra energy around this person and yourself. There's a lot of, I'm hearing unspoken words, things going unspoken, but being felt really strongly by both parties here. I heard something about mutual. So some of you might have mutual friends with this person or coworkers or something along those lines, but that won't be for everyone. Okay, so the message I kept getting upon awakening today was there are at least two masculines kind of in this picture or in your consciousness causing some feeling of indecision, overwhelm, uncertainty, kind of a going back and forth energy or feeling bombarded emotionally by something that's at some level you don't want. It's like, wow, this is so confusing. I hope this comes through to someone, but it's like, okay, this feminine doesn't want the distraction of the emotional energy, but this doesn't mean that she doesn't feel love for the person who is sending her the energy. It's that the love between them has been or is so intense and so distracting in itself. And from her perspective, I feel it doesn't really have anywhere to go, or I'm hearing it doesn't have a productive purpose right now in her life. So there's this feeling of, nope, I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to block that out coming from this feminine. But the blocking out isn't working. It's like trying to hold back I'm seeing like this huge dam with this powerful river behind it. And there's this one feminine just trying to like put her hands on it and hold it back. That is the emotional energy that this person is sending you. And there's no really holding it back. I also get this feeling of, again, there's this back and forth happening between your higher self feminine and this masculine's higher self, where you are having these conversations unconsciously. I'm laughing because of some of these conversations. We'll get into them in a second. But I feel that these happen mostly unconsciously, although some of you might be more consciously aware of them. And for those of you who are more consciously aware, I'm sorry, because I know that you are being hit even harder by this energy from this person, because not only are you feeling them, sensing them, but you are consciously picking up on some of what they're trying to say. But I do feel a lot of this communication is happening through signs, through symbols. I'm hearing it's very symbolic, but your intuition is crystal clear. The signs and symbols may look abstract, but your intuition just immediately picks up and knows exactly what it means. In fact, I feel someone almost cursing the fact that their own intuition is so on point and in tune, because again, there's that feeling feeling of wanting to shut it off, but not being able to. I'm getting chills all over just channeling the powerful spiritual energy and higher self communication going back and forth between you and this person. But okay, so some of those conversations, this will look different for everyone, so only take what resonates. But in some cases, this person's higher self, essentially, there is this conversation where they are watching you, kind of observing you, and feeling a lot of longing for you, a lot of pull toward you, but they're not doing anything about it. And on the other side, the feminine is in some cases becoming impatient, like, I can feel you wanting to say something. If you're going to say something, just go ahead and say it, or get out of my energy field, is kind of the energy I'm getting from some feminines here in response to this. Again, all of this is happening energetically. But also for some feminines, there is this feeling of trying to veer it off. This won't be for everyone, but on a higher self level, this is probably just for a few people. So if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. This may still be your reading, but there is this one specific dynamic I have to share with you because it's kind of funny. But in one case, there is a masculine who in higher self form is essentially coming to this divine feminine, like knocking on her door energetically, but it's like a banging on her door, honestly, because it feels like this bombarding of energy. It feels very sudden, very drastic, very intense. And he's basically saying, like, let me into your energy, like, let me talk to you, let's communicate, trying to get her to reach out to him. But if that doesn't work, if you feminine don't reach out to this masculine because he's trying to get you to contact him, and if you still, I'm hearing it's actually hard to hold strong because there is this feeling of sensing his energy so strongly that this is really a continuation in some ways. And for some people, on some of my previous readings, I've been channeling a lot of this dynamic for certain individuals. So you may be resonating with some of my other masculine readings as well. But the energy I'm getting is like, he's knocking on your door, trying to get you to answer. But in the physical world, this would look like him knocking, and then you finally opening the door. But that opening of the door, he could then pin as, oh, you reached out to him, if that makes sense. But anyway, in some cases, there is a feminine here trying to veer this off on a higher self level, because although I do feel that these emotions are very mutual, I feel the love is there on both ends. Like both of them are holding one end of the line, if you think of this as kind of being on the phone with someone. However, in some cases, the feminine's higher self and her spirit guides and her spiritual support are kind of veering this off, or trying to veer this off, saying, we don't need this distraction right now. Like, do not come back, don't come in. It's this confusing energy. And I know this is going to resonate differently for different people. And that's why I'm trying to bring clarity on this, because I feel this has been really confusing for you, because there's this feeling of wanting this person to contact you and not wanting them to contact you at the same time, like feeling them intuitively coming in. But there's some reason that some feminines I'm channeling here, you on either the conscious or unconscious level are in parts pushing this person away, or trying to push out feelings of this person, trying to not think about this person, not be distracted by them. And you have some awareness that if they choose, okay, this is the message coming through. Sorry, so much energy coming through this reading. But part of what's happening is you are aware of your own feelings for this person. And you've really settled into something in your life. I will speak on this later, but for some, I feel this may be a different connection with a different masculine or someone else in your life. Or this could be some decision you've made to move on, or a different life path you've taken, something that makes it feel as though things between you and this person may or may not even be able to work out in the physical, or at least from your perspective in the 3D. So because of this, on some conscious or unconscious level, there is this attempt to push away this person's energy, because it's like, I do love you, I do have feelings for you, just as you have feelings for me, but where is this going to go? And I don't want this to throw me off. I don't want this to destabilize my life, because there is this this knowing that the feelings between you and this person are so intense that if they do choose to come back, which I have to tell you, I am strongly feeling this person. If you feminine do not respond to any of this energy that they're sending you, these kind of messages, signs, if you continue to kind of try to ignore it and live your life, I do see that in many cases, these signs this person is sending you will continue to intensify as their frustration intensifies. And I do see that, and you already intuitively know this if this is for you, but I do see that this person could be reaching out. I keep seeing like something about 3 months. So either something may have happened between you and this person that involved approximately 3 months. For some, I'm seeing this was a silence of 3 months. For others, this could be predictive. So this could mean that within the next 3 months, if you don't do anything or say anything about this, if you continue to try to push this person away, I'm hearing they're very determined to get through to you. And if they can't get through to you energetically, I do feel that they will be reaching out. I'm seeing something about the moon for someone. So I don't know if that resonates, specifically a full moon. Yeah, but I feel this person will be reaching out in the physical if their attempts to reach out spiritually, energetically don't work, if that makes sense. But there is this feeling on the other side for the feminine of, I don't want this to be so distracting. And if you do, or when you do choose to come in, I know this is going to feel even more destabilizing to my life. And so again, there's this conflicted energy of you both share mutual feelings, and to some extent, you both want to have a conversation in the physical. I'm hearing, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it. It's an elephant in the room kind of energy between you and this person because of the amounts of energy going back and forth between the two of you. But again, if you, with hostilities upright, yeah, there's a lot of conflicts internally around this situation. But I also see that if this person were to come back into your life, not only would it be internal conflict, but I see that some of this and part of your fears around this could be that if this person chooses to contact you or to reach out or to reignite these feelings, I see that these internal conflicts may actually create some kind of external conflict, meaning that now you will be forced to make some kind of a choice that you don't want to make or don't feel ready to make in the physical. Or this person could, I'm hearing in some cases from the 3D perspective, this person could like mess up some kind of connection or current relationship that you're in or that this person is in, or a certain life path that you've already chosen or a decision you've already made. There's something about if this person, or I should say when, because I really feel, again, I feel strongly this person is determined to make some kind of a move or to get through here. And the emotional bombardment you are feeling is their determination to do that. But when this person does, or if they do choose to reach out in the physical, even if it looks innocent on the surface, I do feel this is going to have the effect of either forcing you to make some kind of choice or decision or really shaking up your world. And that is why in parts, unconsciously, there may be a part of you trying to veer it off or trying to push it away because there's a part of you not quite fully ready for that to come in, for that kind of disruption. And it's not going to matter because I feel that, again, this person, I feel in general, this person is very stubborn. And once they get their mind set on something, they are very determined. They are very persistent. And right now, this person is very determined that somehow, some way, they are going to get through to you and have some kind of a conversation. Yeah, broken hearts. Broken heart in the, not in the reverse position, in kind of the midway position. So what I see from this card is that, so I heard in between lovers. So someone here could be between people or relationships or feel torn. Someone's heart here could feel torn between different people, but alternatively, this could speak to this person wanting some closure around something romantic. I'm hearing in some cases, something romantic that was never put into words or never quite said out loud, but between the two of you, there's like some need for closure coming up here. Okay, so I want to know what this person may say when or if they do come in. Although I do have to tell you that in many cases, I keep saying this, but I strongly feel it might surprise you. But I feel like this person really will be coming in, or at least will be very strongly considering coming in to, I'm hearing, to make their stand or to say something, to profess their feelings or something along those lines. This person is determined to, I'm hearing, to be reckless or impulsive if they can't get through to you any other way, because they do really strongly want to communicate. But I feel the feminine on the other side of this is feeling a bit torn. Okay, so the cards to come out from the traditional tarot is the King of Cups in the reverse position. Now bear with me, because those of you who watch my channel a lot know that I am still very new to the traditional tarot deck. I typically use the energy oracle cards, but I do like incorporating these different cards in the traditional tarot from time to time. So let's see what else this person wants to say. What does this person want to say? Okay, so we got the Page of Cups and the King of Cups, both in the reversed position. Yeah, so interestingly, King of Cups upright can represent long-term stability in love. Sorry, this person is still affecting my throat chakra energy a little bit. And so the fact this card is reversed tells me that this person that wants to come in, it's like, I'm hearing they've never been able to offer you something stable, so that might be relevant for someone, or there's something very unstable about your connection with them, which may be why you chose to go in a different direction or even to connect with someone else. But with the Page of Cups reversed, I'm also getting a lot of like obsessive kind of energy from this person, a lot of watching energy, a lot of like this person is going to come in and create some kind of drama. For some reason, I keep hearing like through some show of love or some show of emotion. I'm hearing in some cases, this person, again, they might come in and say something that seems very innocent. I'm hearing in some cases, they may be trying to gauge whether you still have feelings for them or to get some kind of a reaction out of you. In other cases, this person might just come forward and say something very oddly open and emotional and authentic that might really catch you off guard. But again, with the goal of getting you back or getting you to react in some way. I'm hearing getting you hooked back into this connection. So take it as it connects with you. But I am going to see if I can pull just a few more cards for you here. And while I'm shuffling, I just saw the number 2323. I did also want to share with you that in addition to doing these readings, I do create subliminals. So subliminals are sound therapy meditation tools that you can use to reprogram your subconscious mind. And the really beautiful thing about meditating with subliminals is that they are a powerful way to access the subconscious mind, whereas most manifestation techniques are really targeted mostly to the conscious mind. And this is so powerful because it's actually our subconscious that controls 95% of our thoughts, which, as we know in the spirituality community, our thoughts really dictate the kind of energy we are putting out into the universe. So subliminals can be really powerful for manifesting, for energy clearing, for attracting your desires in life. And I personally started using subliminals a few years ago, and I have seen really radical shifts and changes in all areas of my life since I've begun meditating with them on a daily basis. Whoa, a card just flew out. We'll get that in a second. But I've now created over 100 of my own subliminals that I'm now sharing with members on my website, soundandsoulful.com. So as you can see on the screen, I do have subliminals for appearance, for mood, for mind power, love, relationships, twin flames, and so much more. And you can try out any subliminal I've created completely free for 7 days by creating a free trial account on my website. Now, because I've been feeling a lot of intense energy flowing through you and between you and this person, I will leave my most comprehensive energy clearing subliminal, which is my 7 chakra clearing, which is also the one that I personally meditate with every single day just to help clear my energy, to ground myself, and to get more in touch with my own intuition. So the link to this 7 chakra clearing is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. So let's see what card flew out while I was shuffling here to close off this reading. Although honestly, I doubt we've been hearing the last from this person. They are probably going to come through in future readings. Yeah, with 555, that can represent change. And I feel that either this person has changed, I'm hearing something changed very fast. So part of why you're feeling so much energy from this person is because they may have come into a decision or changed their minds about something very quickly, or became very determined to get through to you very fast. Or this can also speak predictively to something being in flux, being in the process of changing very fast between you and this person, which is with first chakra in the midway position, the root chakra, which could be creating a lot of feelings of uncertainty or instability. Something feels very in flux here, emotionally, energetically, even though again, it's ironic because I feel that a lot might not be happening in the physical. Wow, Magician and the Mirror in the reverse position. So this is one of the 2 cards in this deck that I do associate with twin flames. I hate to just drop in this twin flame card and then close the reading. This may or may not be a twin flame, so only take it if it connects, but at the least, this card signifies a very, very strong ancient bond between a masculine and feminine energy. So I do feel you have a strong spiritual connection with this person. And I said before, this may just be a soul tie created in this life, but now with this card coming out, I don't think that's the case. I think that you and this person share past lives together, that you've incarnated together many times, that you have a very ancient soul bond, whether it's a soulmate or a twin flame. But the line that I got with this appreciation card and the Magician and the Mirror reversed is like, okay, I have to tell you, for someone, I'm getting twin flames, but they didn't see it for what it was, or twin flames, but they didn't value it, or they didn't appreciate it. That won't be for everyone. So only take that if it connects with you personally. And the reason that this person didn't value or appreciate this connection in the past, regardless of whether it's a twin flame, is because with door to personal healing and happiness in the midway position, I feel that this person, it's almost like they just were not in tune with themselves enough, or I'm hearing we're so distracted by the physical material world or the connections immediately around them that they weren't realizing what was truly important to them at the soul level until they've now reached this point of intense determination within them again to contact, I'm hearing to reinitiate contact for some, or to reach out. So I do hope this reading helped to provide a sense of clarity or guidance for someone listening. Again, this is probably just meant for a group of people, so only take it if it connects. But if something did resonate, be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what message was for you. Otherwise, be sure to subscribe as well, because being subscribed to this channel does allow me to pick up more easily on your energy, and this allows me to channel more specifically for you moving into the future and in future videos. So I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves energetically and emotionally if this is for you, because I do really empathize with you. I know there's a lot of back and forth energy happening here. So rest when you need it. Participate in self-care, take care of yourself, whatever way you're feeling guided to do that. And if part of that self-care ritual for you is meditation, and you're interested in learning more about my 7 chakra energy clearing subliminal, again, the link to that is under this video in the pinned comment and description box. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.